Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Last time we dealt with Flemis and we gave, we told Morgan that we dealt with Flemis, and I realized that I have Flemis' grimoire here as a gift, so I should probably give that to her.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
Alright, ooh, Morgan approves plus 13, and I have her approval up pretty high. Where are you, Morgan? There you are. Yeah. She's got a little ways to go still. Okay. We have the dwarves left to recruit from our Grey Warden treaties, so we're gonna go do that. I'm gonna get stuck somewhere, aren't I? Yep.
Warden census taken.
You done?
This should be
Trap detected. Where? Someone probably triggered it. That's probably what that explosion was. Yep. It's gone.
Die like this. Is that all you've got? This should be
Whoa, what? What the hell? I don't normally have that problem. Stop, don't kill him? Why not?
He is no common bandit. None of them were. Their weapons and armor are of fine make, and they are well trained. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Who are you?
Someone who regrets taking you on. I was told it would be an easy job. Kill the little red-haired girl. Deal with the others as we pleased.
Kill the... You came to kill me?
Who is trying to kill Leliana?
I don't pay to ask why someone wants someone else dead. I just need to know what to do and where to get my money. Ha! Money. I'll be lucky to get away with my life, it seems. Maybe we could work something out. You like the idea?
Speak quickly.
I've no real quarrel with you. Wasn't me that wanted you dead. But I know how you can find the one who does.
Alright. Your life for information, then.
I have some directions written down on how to get to the house. It's in Denerim. Yeah, it's the best I can do.
Thank you. Now leave. I never want to see you again.
We should kill him just to be safe. Yeah! Just get lost before we change our minds.
Don't worry. I'll not trouble you no more.
It's Marjolaine. It has to be.
Why now?
Maybe someone saw me. Maybe she's finally found me and wants to finish what she started.
What do you want to do about it?
She needs to answer for what she's done to me. If we are ever in Denerim, I would like to seek her out.
We'll go as soon as we can.
Perhaps it's time to settle this score for good.
New quest. Leliana approves plus 2. How am I myself again? Okay. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. So that was worth a while, at least.
You hear about this son of Merrick? Some bastard from Redcliffe, I hear. Are we supposed to be impressed?
If our Lehman's standing up for him, I'd say we should be.
I don't know why R. Lehman is complicating things. I thought he would calm all this fighting down, not make everyone even more upset.
Maybe what he says is true. You ever think of that?
I love that they're specifically labeled gossip. Alright, let's go do this thing. I'd like in, please.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Seek out one of the stewards whose name that went too fast to catch.
Follow, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders not witness our infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
Thanks. Thanks so much.
Do you think they sell miniatures of these in the city? I would love to have some on my mantle.
Miniatures?
They say the Darkspawn have left for the surface.
Yep.
Now that's a thing.
Paragons.
If you were
Paragon.
caught
Okay,
by
new
one
codex.
of our
So I'm not
Spare a
good.
few
Well,
spare a few bits for an old man.
I'm not allowed to give you money. The game won't let me.
Get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
So paragons are basically revered ancestors. The dwarves don't actually have gods. Let me pull that codex up. So if you want that, you can read that. Okay, so I don't know what me clicking all of this does.
What was that soup you made for supper last night?
Oh, that's a traditional Ferelden lamb and pea stew. Do you like it?
Oh, so it was lamb then. It had a certain texture I don't normally associate with lamb.
They didn't make lamb and pea stew for you in Lothering?
We ate simply there. Whole grains made into biscuits or bread, and vegetables from the garden, cooked lightly. No heavy stews.
Ah, so the last lamb you had was probably cooked Orlesian style. Food shouldn't be frilly and pretentious like that. Now, here in Ferelden, we do things right. We take our ingredients, throw them in the largest pot we can find, and cook them for as long as possible until everything is a uniform grey color. As soon as it looks completely bland and unappetizing, that's when I know it's done.
You're having me on.
Ha! You need to eat in more Ferelden inns.
Key to the city? The key to the city. While your concerns have merit, the Assembly has made itself clear. Space within the tag is at a premium, but the intended function of the hall merits the additional resources committed. The statues of the Paragons must be the core of the Hall of Heroes. There is no other placement that so benefits dwarven interests. It is the first glimpse that surface ambassadors have of Orzammar, an introduction not just to our living ancestors, but also to the stone from which we are born. They must see it shaped before they can understand the complexity of its raw form. The hall must also serve a second purpose, as a last sight for departing brethren. Those who choose to leave must do so with the heavy gaze of their ancestors at their backs. It is a reminder of duty and of consequence. We will promote all manner of trade, but also reinforce that those who leave for too long will return as strangers to the stone. A report of the Assembly Zoning Commission. Gotcha!
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Oh my gosh. Really? That was excessive, don't you think? Wow. Okay. Diamond quarter. Alright. Hey! You?
Vieta, surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
Yeah, let's just talk about, can a city function like this?
See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry.
That sounds like a good idea. What is the proving?
Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
It sounds like Balin and Harrowmont are the ones I need to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
You mentioned paragons.
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us.
Okay.
Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the
I need
Diamond Quarter.
Orzammar's assistance for the Blight.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Alright, I should get going.
Yes, you should.
So welcoming. Floor carving?
It's big.
City of Orzammar Codex. Okay. I don't think this is where we need to go.
So I am led to understand that the sister is a follower of this maker.
Am I the sister? Oh, that's so cute. It's like you're my big brother. Or sister. Or whatever.
I am a creature of stone. I rather doubt that we would be related in any shape or form.
Oh, I didn't mean literally. Don't you think that people can be related in spirit?
I notice that humans tend to believe in a great number of things that are not true, even when given evidence to the contrary.
Believing in things when there is no proof is what faith is all about, Shale.
Believing in things when there is no proof is what gullibility is all about.
So I am gullible now.
I take it we are no longer sisters in spirit.
Codex on Dwarven property. Propriety? Or I don't know. I just don't know. Left or right? Let's go. Hi.
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to. This would never have happened when Endrin was alive.
Is Balin King Endrin's son?
Aye. What a terrible burden for a father to have only Balin left of 3 fine sons. In the end, Endrin himself recognized that Balin cared for nothing but power. It was Endrin who ordered his son away from his deathbed and embraced Lord Harrowmont as his heir.
What do you know about Harrowmont?
Lord Harrowmont should be our king. He was King Endrin's closest advisor, the only one he could trust. Endrin himself, ancestors welcome him, asked the Assembly to endorse Harrowmont.
Why so much hate for Balin?
Everybody knows he killed his brother Trian and let his father's favorite son take the blame. And many question whether Endrin died abed, as we were told, or whether Balin helped him along.
Is Harrowmont qualified to rule?
He is a good man and a skilled general. King Endrin trusted him with his life, and I will do no less.
How did Endrin die?
He died in bed after his eldest son was murdered, and the Assembly condemned his second son for it. I cannot blame him for preferring to join the ancestors in eternal peace, if Balin didn't murder him himself.
And who are you?
I am Narav Helmi, third daughter of the second matron of House Helmi. And you, stranger? What brings you to Orzammar at such a time?
Oh, jeez. I'm a Grey Warden, and I'm seeking aid.
A Grey Warden? That explains why they allowed you past the gates. What kind of aid do you mean?
Oh, I need help against a blight.
A blight? Now? But our warriors are killing each other in the streets. I'm sorry, stranger. I fear there will be no aid for you in Orzammar. If you seek Lord Harrowmont's support, I suggest you talk with his trusted advisor, Dulin Ferender. He might be able to get you an audience.
And she's gone. Okay. Yeah, so this is imports, and it is locked. I think.
I'm unable to do that.
Key required. Interesting.
You could not have come to Orzammar at a worse time.
Yeah, I'm getting that. I'm getting that.
Is it true the Darkspawn are attacking the surface?
Yep. Yep.
Well met, Grey Warden.
Being in Orzammar is a privilege. Very few outsiders ever get to see our wondrous city.
Nug Wrangler.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter.
Common nugs? I don't like those. They look dirty.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
Are these things dangerous?
We gotta boil them before roasting, but otherwise no, safe as sand. Some people swear they make good pets. May as well leash a turnip, I say.
Well, if I see any nugs, I'll send them your way, I guess.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
Okay. Lost nug. Find your nug.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Yeah, you're yelling at me. Hold on.
I hope Lord Harrowmont wins. He always had better taste in clothes.
Really?
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying?
I don't know. What were you saying? Are you okay?
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Most people don't anymore. Or maybe they're too polite to mention it. I had a little incident a few years back. Too much time with the raw lyrium ore, you know. Maybe it was a bad thing. I cut myself and the dust got straight in the blood. Since then, it's been a little hard for me to concentrate. Except when forging. Then I'm straight as an arrow. Best work I've ever seen. Look around the shop. See for yourself.
Okay. Aren't dwarves immune to lyrium, though?
Of course we are. Weak surfacers like you touch the raw ore, and you'll bleed from your eyeballs in hours. Weird seeing how big you are. Even surface dwarves lose it. Us down here, though, we should be able to handle it just fine. Only not too much, and not every day, and not breathing the dust, and not direct in the blood. Ancestors' own bad luck.
Yeah. I'll take a look at your shop.
Right. Best in the trade, you know. I worked the ore myself.
Okay. Alright, you wanted me to talk to you.
You look like you're not from around here.
Yeah, you can say that.
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
The Circle of Magi?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
You want to leave Orzammar?
I want to go to the Circle to study. I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing.
And what would the messenger get? I can bring the Circle your request.
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Oh, I should have had Wynn here. Wynn might have said something. Diamond quarter. Okay, so I know how to get to... What's back here? There's nothing back here? It's just a space? Okay. Diamond... Oh, this goes out to where?
Roads are home to the Darkspawn now. Oddly, they're supposed to be safer to travel during a blight.
Because they're not in there anymore. There's a nug! I'm gonna take this first. Shaper's life. Hi, nug. You wrangle the nug into a box. Hey!
What's this? An elf? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
Why do you need patrols?
Don't let the comm fool you. The Darkspawn are down there, aren't they, Commander?
Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
Well, actually, they're out on the surface.
The surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except
during blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening.
Will you let me go through?
Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend. Or Adesha's permission to risk yourself. Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits to the deeps.
Fair enough. Are the Darkspawn the only danger in the tunnels?
Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
Are there no dwarves past this point?
A few outposts. Legion of the Dead, mostly. Fools that they are. Some scavenger types, too.
What's the Legion of the Dead?
It's an independent company of soldiers. They accept no command but their own. Anyone who can bear arms can join, no matter his crimes, or sanity. They hold a funeral when they join, and swear their only goal is a glorious death.
I'm gonna go.
Aye, for your sake, I hope you've no reason to come here again.
Okay, so we'll do that later. You lit up. Oh, right, I got you a nug. Here you go.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
I have a nug for you.
Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
Cool.
I trust Vala, my nug-wrangling friend.
I hear the surface kingdoms are having problems too. It's not just down here.
Yeah. Alright, so we have the diamond quarter and the deep roads. There's another nug! I found another one. It was like right there. It was super easy.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
Talk to you already. Let's go this way. You have nothing to say? Nope. Janar. Oh, okay. And Dagna. go inside.
Welcome to Jannar Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail? At Jannar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
Do you have a daughter named Dagna?
Has she been bothering you? It's a whiff of surface stink, and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go.
She hasn't been any bother.
Oh, good. Well, let me know if she does trouble you any.
She wants to... I'd like to help her study with the mages.
Do you even know what that means? If Dagna goes to the surface, she forfeits her caste. She'll never be able to marry or work in Orzammar again. Dwarves don't do magic. Dagna knows that. It's just a childhood fantasy that dies hard. Please, if you see her, send her back and let me talk some sense into her. Please, don't encourage Dagna further. Tell her you were wrong and that her place is with her family.
I want to see your shop.
Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Wall carving. Life in Orzammar, new codex. Okay. Dagna.
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower.
Why do I get the feeling charting routes to the Circle Tower is one of her favorite hobbies?
I'm guessing you haven't left yet.
Your father doesn't want you going to the circle.
You talked to him? Of course he won't let me go. He wants to sell me off for the highest dowry. I don't care if I lose my caste. I'll stay on the surface forever.
Why so interested in magic anyway?
Here in Orzammar, we're surrounded by stone and tradition and more stone. Nothing ever changes. But to break every natural law by thinking about it, to dream and walk in a realm where everything you think comes true, I can't imagine anything more wonderful.
That sounds more like the Fade than the surface. But okay.
I'll be waiting.
She's so excited.
Ancestors, guard my son, for he is lost in darkness. Mothers, keep him safe, for you know what it is to mourn. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
Who are you?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turak of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
What happened to him?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Did anybody go after him?
The captains don't want to lose anyone searching for stray men. Too many were taken by Darkspawn that way.
I could maybe look for him.
How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
Well, I'm a Grey Warden, so that's kind of what we do.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Please, find me as soon as you return.
I found another nug. In my box.
I hope that is someone being murdered and not simply singing.
Sort of skinny and strange, aren't you?
That was convoluted. A tavern?
brawl would be a pleasant diversion right about now.
Cora.
Atrastvala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
I'd like to hear a bit about the city, if that's cool.
So you come to Tapsters? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view.
What is a Shaperate?
It's the bureau of all the Shapers in Orzammar, led by the Shaper of Memories. If you're from the surface, I guess you'd call them scholars. They keep all of our records, laws, genealogies. You got questions about Orzammar's history, and don't mind answers in words as long as your leg, that's the place to go.
Okay. Any place I should see while I'm here?
The nobles stay upstairs, except when they're slumming. You'll find the assembly there, the palace, the Shaperate, and plenty of estates. Down from here is just Dust Town or the mines, so my recommendation is avoid. It's not part of the city, just some old tunnels where the castless build their nest. No one goes there if they can help it. But if you want fun, your best bet is the Proving.
What is the Proving?
It's a chance for all the best fighters in Orzammar to test their skills. There's a tournament today. Arenas between here and the Diamond Quarter.
Alright. Like a drink?
With 52 types of ale, 17 types of mead, and a dozen imported wines, we should be able to serve your needs. What do you have?
I'll have some ale.
I recommend a Brachian brew. She has a heavy head and a deep, rich taste. 3 silvers gives you a pint.
Okay. Why not?
A Brachian brew never fails to hit the spot. Vartag Gavorn certainly owes Prince Balin. From a minor house to a prince's right-hand man. He'd do anything Balin asked him. Well, I have other customers to see too. If you need anything else, just call me over.
And I lost. Oh, I only lost 2. That doesn't even look like silver.
Can you believe King Endrin turned against his own son?
There's an ale out there with my name on it.
Yeah. You guys... Yeah. Performing something. Move, move.
Hey, there's 2 of you.
You've probably had a bit much.
Everywhere! I can't take it!
Are you okay?
What? Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
What are you talking about?
They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie.
What?
I won't.
Oh, someone cooked a nug. New quest. Unbound. Something is waiting behind the scenes in Ferelden. The notes you have acquired from dead or terrified adventurers point to an ancient evil, or at least an ancient man, telling stories of ancient evil. You have cause to speak with Willem Mandon, who lives somewhere in Denerim. Okay. Strange, creepy shit. Alright. We are out of time for this installment. So next time we will finish exploring Orzammar and then make our way over and figure out this king situation. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.